Let's talk about doing chalk art. Today we've started with a new, I believe it's about 7x9 or 7x10 chalkboard. And the first thing we're going to do with this chalkboard is season it. Since it's brand new, we definitely want to season it so it doesn't get chalk burned into it. If you write directly on a board without seasoning it, sometimes this chalk can kind of stain the board where you've written it. Okay, so we just took our piece of chalk and rubbed it all over, and then I'm using a microfiber cloth, which you get a lot of times with glasses, and just rubbing that all off, and that will take a lot of the dust off and rubbing it off. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make some guidelines. So I'm going to start and measure out. So this is 7 inches, so we're going to make a little hash at 3.5. Do that down here, and the inside here is almost 9 inches, so we're going to do that at 4.5. And that just gives us kind of the midpoints. And you'll notice that I'm using a sharpened chalk tip, and this is really the key to having more control and better chalk art, is to sharpen your tip. And so if you see most pencil sharpeners that have the double size, they're perfect. The larger is perfect for the chalk. And this one I like from Target because it will capture your little chalk shavings right here in there, so you don't have to worry about that going everywhere. All right, so for our chalk art, the first thing I'm gonna make is up top. I'm gonna make one guideline here. And then we're going to make another guideline directly below that, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it on a curve. This one actually looks a little crooked, so I'm just going to wipe that right off, which is perfect for chalk. So what I'll do to make it perfect is line that up here, and let's just make it right below. And then the next one, like I said, I'm going to put on a curve. I'm going to draw a point right there in the middle, and this is going to be kind of the upper edge of it, the curve. Actually, that's a little high. Let's do like right about here, and then I'm going to do here and here, and that's going to kind of give me the parameters of the curve. And you want to do this fairly lightly because you're going to be erasing these later. So that's your curve. And then let's see, we're going to have another straight line. Let's kind of even that out just a little bit. There we go. Kind of another straight line below it. And then we're going to have a line down here. We're going to make a little banner. And then we're going to have one more curve, except it's going to be kind of the opposite. It's going to curve up. So let's draw the bottom side of it. And then the curve, it's going to kind of curve up. Actually, let me do that. That's okay. We're going to draw the line here. And it's going to curve up this way. Got my curve a little backwards. Actually, let's put this down just a little bit. This is a great thing about chalk, is you can kind of erase as you go if it's not looking right. And we'll put a mark here, and a mark there, and a mark there. Oh, no, actually go up. Put that down just slightly. There we go. Get the curve this way. All right, so we're gonna have a word here, and then a curved word here, and another word, then we're gonna draw a banner here and put another curved word there. All right, so we'll do that next. Okay, so we have our guidelines here on our chalkboard, and then I drew this mock-up on my iPad. You could do this on paper too, but it's really a good idea before you chalk to kind of have an idea of what you're gonna be doing. So we're going to be using really two different styles here. Well, actually three. So we have the script style that we used for the wear and the bloom, and then we're using the serif style, which serif just means printed letters with the little feet on it. So you can see these little feet here, and that is what when you hear referred to serif, it's the ones with the little feet. So for the flowers and the hope, you can see we have the little serif. And then here in the center, we have just the regular printed sans serif script too. So we're using, those are the three basic styles you'll use with chalk art. So we're gonna kind of start from the top